Sup? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. This episode, just want to tell you that democracy is destroying this country, man. Democracy is destroying this country. Okay, it's back in the days it was okay until Angela Merkel invented, allowing the illegal aliens to come in so they can be transformed into votes. And it's destroying this nation. But before I talk about that, I want to tell you, my name's Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small finger, string, sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. For example, for me, I'm already 50. I still look pretty good, right? See? My belly is really smooth. You know what this means? It means I never work out. You can tell I don't work out. See, if I do push-up or sit-up, I would have like those six-pack ab, right? And I don't have that. My belly is just really smooth and flat. So I'm 50. I never work out. Can you imagine that? I can eat what I want. I don't limit what I eat. I feel like eating burrito, I eat burrito. I feel like eating this, I eat that. I mean, I eat whatever I want, right? So if you go to my website, you check out my testimonials from Amazon customer reviews. Most of them give me 4-star, 5-star. You want to stay physically young forever? You want to look like me when you're 50? LiveMuchLonger.com. LiveMuchLonger.com. Buy a pair of these rings. They're only 25 bucks. But anyway, democracy is destroying this country, man. Back in the days, it was okay, until they started to allow illegal aliens to come in. I believe Angela Merkel invented this. The German Chancellor, Angela Merkel. I think she invented this. Uh, the reason why Germany is so many neo-Nazis are appearing in Germany nowadays, okay, is because of Angela Merkel. Because she doesn't give a shit about German people. She doesn't give a shit about, the German citizens. All she wants to do is allow more people to come in. She allow refugees from, the Middle East, right, to pour into Germany. And then when they pour in, she welcomed them, and then she treat them like wow, they are more important than our own citizens. Give them this, give them that, and so the reason why she's doing this is because she's buying votes. Because these people have relatives. You know what I'm saying? For example, I want my brother or my sister or my mother to migrate to Germany, to immigrate to Germany. Okay, and then Angela Merkel, she did me a favor. She allowed my mother to come to Germany. So my mother came. Our entire family is now loyal to Angela Merkel. We always vote. My whole family, nine people, 10 people, always vote for Angela Merkel. That's the way how it works. Or you can wait. You can sit and wait there for like 5-6 years. When these people got their green card, when these people got visa, their green card, or even obtain citizenship, they become another loyal follower of Angela Merkel, like that. So she's basically allowing anyone to come to anybody to come to Germany. I don't care who the fuck you are. Yeah, come to Germany. So your whole family will switch sides and just pledge loyalty to me. And then you later, when you come to Germany, you stay here for a few years, you become citizen, you vote for me, like that. Right now, Biden and Harris, they're doing the same thing. They're doing it in like whole, like nationwide scale. They scaled it up, doing it nationwide. They open up the border. Anybody can come in, right? People come in, pour into this country. Right now, COVID-19 is not over yet. And there we just had an Indian variant, right? Right now, like a week ago, it's like they still report 4,000 people dead every day in India. 4,000 dead people every day in India. And right now, the Indian variant, it's not over yet. And they allow all these people to come in, and then they push these people. They send these illegal aliens into buses, and the bus will drive them to red states. The bus will drive them to Republican states and just dump them off. Sometimes they dump them off in the middle of the night. Nobody's watching. They dump them off in the middle of the night. So basically, it's the same thing. It's just like Angela Merkel. Exactly what she's doing. She's been proved. technique is very successful, you know. So that's the reason why she's been a chancellor of Germany for so many years, you know. And the Democrats are copying her now, you know. So allowing the citizens to just, you know, allowing illegal immigrants to pour into this country, you know, just to buy votes, to gain followers, gain loyalty. Just like what I said, you know, oh, you allow my mother to come into this country, you know, you allow my sister to come into this country, then we pledge loyalty. So all these people have family, right? Now these family members, they all pledge loyalty to the Democratic Party, you know. They will always vote Democrats. Oh, I don't know, man. They try to overwhelm the rest states. They try to overwhelm the Republicans using this technique. Well, it's proving successful, but the problem is this democracy, right? This system is destroying this country, you know? Democracy is obsolete, really. I'm serious. We should copy the Chinese. We should copy China, you know, what they do. See, Chinese is like you know, Xi Jinping is like the emperor, you know? He's the king of China. He's the emperor of China, you know, in reality, okay? It's just that the only difference is his son cannot become the emperor, you know? I mean, when he retired, one day when he finally retires, we don't expect him to have his, you know, his son will sit, you know, sit on the throne. No, we don't expect that. It would be somebody else to sit on the throne, but it would be one of his disciples. It would be one of his loyal follower, you know, to sit on the throne. That's the only difference, you know. That's the only difference between his empire and the old ancient Chinese empire. But I think the Chinese way is working. The reason is because, hey, you know, what does Xi Jinping want? What does a leader want? You know, the Xi Jinping, he wants China, everyone to love him, right? He wants all the Chinese people to love him. You know, he doesn't care about buying votes. Not like what we have in the United States. We have politics. You know, politicians need to constantly buy votes, needs to lobby, you know, needs to lobby, I don't know, lobby for money, for I don't know, for support, you know? You gotta deal with some big corporations. You gotta deal with billionaires, millionaires. You know, lobby them for money, and then so you could run ads, campaign ads, and so you could gain votes. Or you have to buy votes to allow illegal aliens to have driver licenses, or allow them to just sneak into this country, and then gain votes from their relatives, or gain votes from you know stuff that, in China, they don't have that kind of worry. Xi Jinping, he basically just wants people to love him. He wants to leave a good name. You understand? Like one day when he's dead, I'm talking about like 20 years later, 30 years later. I don't know. It's like one day when he passed away, right? And people will say good things about him. People remember him as a hero, you know? Basically, that's all he wanted. So he's loyal to only China. Everything he does, he makes sure it's for the benefit of China. It's for the benefit of the Chinese people. But American president like Joe Biden, he doesn't give a shit about American people. He's doing whatever he can buy votes. He's only loyal to his party. He's only loyal to the Democratic Party. He doesn't give a shit about the American people. He doesn't give a shit about the Republicans. We have a problem. Democracy is destroying this country. I think we should get rid of democracy and we should just copy the Chinese. I'm serious. Just install a leader. It's just get rid of democracy. Install a leader, right? Like an emperor or something. We should have just like copy the Chinese way. Okay, if you are the emperor, it doesn't mean that your son or daughter will take over your throne when you retire, when you pass away. You have to, allow somebody else to sit on the throne. Some smart guy, somebody who's really smart, who knows how to manage the country to sit on the throne. What I mean is, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not. We should have an empire. United States should become an empire, but not descendants, not dynasty, but an empire. Oh, sort of like Star Wars, like Star Wars. That Emperor Palpatine, right? He doesn't have offspring. He doesn't have daughter or son, right? So the only way to become the next emperor is to strike him down with your lightsaber. You know, right? So, and the destiny. That's it. And then you take over the empire, and we should have something like that. United States should get rid of democracy and form a new empire, right? The only way is, if there's an emperor, right? The only way to if the emperor wants to retire, then you just strike him down. With a lightsaber or something. You get buy a lightsaber from Disney, right? Strike that motherfucker down, and then you become the next emperor. We should have something like that. But what I'm saying is the Chinese way. It's that's the reason why you see the Chinese, they're doing better and better every year. And then the American way is just like American president. He's not loyal to this country. That's the problem. All they care about is votes, votes, votes. I want to buy more votes. It's horrible. But anyway, that's all I want to say for this episode. Hope you like my video. Um, Please subscribe. Thanks.